Hello, good morning and welcome to another edition of Netherton News. Here we're in the Rose Gardens in Netherton Park and we're going to be talking to an ex-resident, Precious, about her time in the flats. Come over, let's talk to Precious. Good morning, Precious.
Good morning, sir. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We've heard from some of the other residents of the flats just about their time in the flats. Can you share any story? Well, no, let's see how long you've lived in the flats. How long have you been there and when did you move out?
I've lived in the flat 17 years, coming 17 years this September, and I moved out early this year, about March, Easter time.
Oh, great. So you've got a lot of history in the flats, haven't you?
Yeah. Ancient history, yeah.
Oh, great. And tell me, Precious, which flat did you live in?
I lived in Compton Court.
Oh, that's one of the flats we've been focusing on, actually. And in terms of Compton, what have you sort of seen over the years?
I've seen people come and go. Everybody come and go, and we sit downstairs, we have a chat, we talk to security, we have a chit chat downstairs, meet in the laundry, meet outside. Everybody, I miss everybody.
Wow, there seems like a lot of staff involved in Compton Court, and when we last went there, actually it was deserted. They were preparing for demolition. What have you seen over the last few months now that everything's winding down?
Everybody's moving out, furniture everywhere, people coming, it's just heartbreaking.
Oh dear. And I bet you've got some funny stories while you lived in there, haven't you? Tell us one.
People above me,
yeah,
you can hear the head banging off the bashing off the bed.
OMG. OMG.
I know.
You know, this is going out prime time. It's not after 9 o'clock.
I know. There's some funny stories I can tell you.
Yeah, we've heard from some of the other ex-residents about some of the characters that used to live in there. Did you live next door to any real characters? You don't have to include names, don't worry, Precious.
Yeah, one or two, they're okay. Yeah, I got on with my neighbours. Brilliant.
Oh, great.
We like family, like EastEnders.
Oh, like EastEnders.
Yeah.
Some would say straight out of Compton. And also, have you lived anywhere else locally?
Yeah, this is my third demolition. I've lived in Prince of Wales, the Eve Hill flats.
Eve Hill?
Yeah.
Wow. And now Eve Hill is in the city. Tell us about Eve Hill.
Eve Hill's the top of Dudley, central part of town.
Central? Some would say South Central.
Yeah, top of Dudley, yeah.
No, and what about any other places you've lived?
Queen's Cross in the Bronx, in Dudley.
Wow. I've never heard it called that before, but that's fantastic. So yeah, and what are your thoughts on it now coming down at the end of the year? What are your emotions about what's going to happen?
Heartbreaking. I miss the view.
Lovely view. I remember going up to the 13th floor and looking out, and there was a lovely view over Netherton.
Yeah, because I've always lived on the top floor in all three of my flats. I've missed the top floor views on all of them.
Oh, great. Oh, top floor view.
Yeah.
Almost like a penthouse. People would pay more for that, you know, in a hotel.
They would indeed.
Yeah.
They would.
Lovely. Okay. So yeah, I think there's some thoughts from Precious, and I wish you all the best, Precious.
Yes,
do you know where you're going to after this?
I'm going to Peterborough.
Oh,
maybe.
no. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Precious moved out the area and she's now living in Peterborough. How is Peterborough compared to Netherton?
It's different.
Is it?
It's different, yeah.
Lot of farming in Peterborough?
Yeah, could be. There's a lot of cathedrals and stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah.
A lot of cathedrals. Lovely stuff. Bit like Netherton.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so that's us from the Rose Gardens in Netherton Park. Goodbye.